Every year, almost 3,000 New Zealanders are diagnosed with bowel cancer, making it the most common cancer affecting both men and women. Beat Bowel Cancer Aotearoa has launched a new campaign with a slightly unusual name and a Dunedin connection. Kim Calvert joins us with the details. Good evening, Kim.
Good evening.
Tell us a little bit about the campaign.
Well, the campaign is a campaign being run by Beat Bowel Cancer Aotearoa and supported by Cottonsoft. And it's aimed to raise awareness about the bowel cancer and the issues that it strikes within New Zealand. Every year, as you said, there's around 3,000 people diagnosed, and in New Zealand, only about 55% of those people will actually survive past a 5-year diagnosis.
Now, it has an unusual name, do tell.
Well, Beat Bowel Cancer Aotearoa's program is called I Give a Crap, and it's really about encouraging people to get over those quite awkward conversations by having a bit of fun. And the awkward conversations are where people will actually be able to discuss their symptoms with their family members.
And the Dunedin connection?
I was born in Dunedin and grew up here, met my wife here. But actually Cottonsoft started in Dunedin 25 years ago. So our business has been here, and obviously that's where we continue to manufacture in Dunedin.
Now, you have a family history of the disease.
Yes. My father died of bowel cancer and secondary cancers following on from that. My mother actually had an operation to remove polyps several years ago, and they found a malignancy there. And she was actually treated, and she had chemotherapy and has recovered completely. Around the same time, a couple of her cousins were also treated, and her elder brother actually died of bowel cancer. So with my father, his treatment went on for nearly 10 years after diagnosis, and he was diagnosed quite late. So he went through the chemotherapy, the surgery, and over time he had a short period of remission. But when the cancer came back, obviously he went through another round of surgery, stents, weight loss, all of those things going yellow. And so my children's enduring picture of him is as an old man and lying on a bed, so they won't get to see their grandfather as they grow up.
How did you get involved in the campaign?
2 reasons. It's a business. It's a business with Cottonsoft. We were looking for a major community support campaign, but it's also personal. That it has meaning for me, and it has a great alignment with our product, our core product, which is toilet paper.
What is the message that this particular campaign is trying to get across?
It's really about going and having those awkward conversations with your family. One of the biggest issues, the OECD survival rate of bowel cancer is actually 75%. But in New Zealand, only 55% last 5 years after diagnosis. So it's about actually starting to have those conversations with your loved ones.
What are the issues getting in the way of people getting checks for the disease?
Well, of course, I Give a Crap is about getting over those awkward conversations. People are a bit embarrassed talking about their symptoms. And when the symptoms are things like going to the toilet more often, or a bit of blood in the poo, sometimes abdominal pain, or also complete change of bowel habits, they're embarrassed to talk about it, and so sometimes their symptoms go undiagnosed.
Is talking about it the key thing to bring down those rates?
Absolutely. Awareness. This campaign is all about awareness. So awareness is the main thing. You can get tested early. There are test kits you can buy from some pharmacies, and there's also a screening program starting in the Waitemata DHB. But the most important thing is actually be aware of your own symptoms, have the conversations with your friends and with your family, and save the life of a loved one.
Campaign supporter Kim Calvert, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.